If we stay outside this 8, I'm going to be involved in it all day long. If it wants to break back through the 8, it stops me out in profit, and that's it, we move on. But I know that this level here, you can see from yesterday, could be where we bounce off of. Now, I'm not saying that it doesn't come through as the day goes on by the end of the day, because that TDI is falling, but it might come back up here, retest maybe, I don't know how high it goes, and that's why the stop is locked in profit. But all of these trades follow the same exit management strategy, which is dependent upon the grade that I give it. So here, again, it's a C setup, which means at 50%, I'm taking, or excuse me, at 1R, I'm taking 50% at least off the trade and locking the stop, and then making decisions from there, candle by candle. Now here, it's a C setup, not only because of the swapping TDI, not only because of the divergence on the bottom, but also because I think we're at this significant level at yesterday's low that we could see a bounce off of. We don't want to just anticipate a break through that. That's forecasting, not reacting. So for me, I'm reacting to the fact that I'm up over 1R on a C setup with good size at a significant level that I know we could bounce off of, and that's why I'm majority out of the trade. So I hope all of this is giving you guys some clarity on why I make the decisions that I do, why it's very systematic, and why I enjoy the systematic approach, because I think that's what's led me to consistency, led me to profitability over the long term. So like I said, I hope this is helping you guys make better trading decisions going forward. We're going to let the rest of this trade finish itself out here. I'm up 26 pips in the remaining quarter of it. I'll come back on and update you guys. If I find any other trades, probably not, but I'll definitely come back on and update you guys on this trade when it's finished. All right, guys, it is just a few minutes after 7 o'clock now. You see it's 7:03 in the top right corner. I am not in the trade anymore. I just closed the entire thing. I pieced my way out here as it was coming down, as you can see via my notes. I took another little chunk off here. I took about 15% off when we were up 40 pips. This horizontal line going across the screen, the purple line, that is yesterday's low. What I'm going to show you on the 15-minute is the main reason I just took the full thing here, because we're sitting on that level basically. But I closed some more there. As it pushed down through that level, I actually took a little bit more off, and then with the 5% that I still had left, I finally just closed that here as it started to break back up towards the 50 EMA on the 1 minute, back through that level that we drew on the 15-minute. So if you look at the 15-minute, actually let me just flip you over to my other chart here. It's much cleaner. So if you look at the 15-minute, from the entry point, you see we dropped very nicely outside the 8 EMA, exactly as I would expect an A1 formation like this to do. When we reached the pin low, which I told you earlier could be the level that we stop at, you see us starting to slow down. Because we're slowing down there, because it's a C setup, because there's divergence building on the 1 minute, because it's a swapping TDI, and because it's counter trend overall, meaning the 800 EMA is below us, selling it, not on top of us, all of those things coming together. And then the fact that I'm up about, when I closed it, I was up about 46 pips, which was over 2R from the entry. I'm very happy to take the trade there, be done work at 7 o'clock, and move on with my day. I want to show you guys that you don't have to be stuck to your screens all day to make consistent money trading with just regular risk, like nothing super aggressive. I followed my rules perfectly here today, and that's why this trade was very little drawdown, very little pain, and then as you can see, easy to manage all the way down to a very, very clear take profit level